back, Big John's backyard fishing. Another cold November morning, about 40 degrees outside, only 2 trailers on the water. So once again, this is the best time to be out here. The water looks nice. Nobody has really messed with the water. So, you know, it's funny how when you come out to go fishing, let me come back when all these lawnmowers is out of here. The lawnmower's gonna be here probably for a minute. You know, even in the fall, it looks like you still gotta deal with the lawnmowers. But let me just tell y'all, it's good to be out here on days like today. This is when you'll get your best fishing in, because you ain't got to worry about nobody else being out here. You know? I wasn't expecting the lawnmowers to be out here, but especially when the grass looks fine. But this water here right now is untouched. You really didn't have anybody to fool with you. The water is nice, it's high. And unlike, you know, weekends, this area is untouched. I'm probably the first one out here this morning. I showed you those 2 boats earlier. You know, the 2 boats let you know there's not that many people out here because it's cold. So you gotta try to remember, on days like today, if you can locate them, you'll be the first one to locate them. They're gonna be quicker to bite and all that good stuff. But this is why this becomes a great day. Not much competition, not much to challenge you. And it was funny too, because as I was rolling in, I seen the boats out on the water. And let me just say this, it's funny because us shore fishermen, you know, we fish from the shore and we can't wait to get our boat to get out on the water, and everybody that's on the water is fishing shore. The only good part is that, of course, they can, you know, get the more prime spots. We're relegated to just, you know, the areas that we can, you know, fish. Like, there's places that you would love to get on a regular, but just not able to get there because you can't reach it. Now I'm throwing this 20-pound braid again so that I don't lose my stuff. But it also keeps getting stuck right there. Keep losing my my cast. So we'll hit this area for a minute, bounce off the bottom, see if we can't get that smallie to hit. This is definitely smallmouth territory, as I've shown you in the past. I'm just trying to get it to make sure it bangs off the bottom, and it is. You know, may not be as many fish around here today, so we'll stick and move, just like having the trolling motor. But like I said, you know, we fish from shore and they fish to shore. Why? That's where the fish hanging at. Trying to find them smallies. See if we can't get them to hit this morning, nice and early. Water temperatures are dropping. .40-degree day. I've already read my word, Romans 12. Already said my prayers. Spent a little bit of time out here before I gotta go to work. wanted to bring my kayak, but you know, it's just easier to fish from the shore real quick, stick and move. Once I get in the kayak, I got to commit, and normally I do that when I got a day I know I can fish. I haven't really been on my kayak that much this year either. Kind of strange, but my days have been so hectic. See, it's easy to grab an hour here and an hour there and steal some time. But once you start putting stuff in the water and committing, it's gonna take a minute. Now, just last week, they was all in this area, but the water was also a little bit lower and a little more calmer. But the rest of the river was rough, and it's a little more clear, so I may have to change my tactic. Throw a couple more casts on this side, then go to the other side. Of the pier. Switch to the other side of the dock. Trying to see if we can find any activity. On this cool 40-degree brisk morning. My finger's starting to freeze up because of the water. Only thing that would make it feel a little bit better is a tight line. Slowly rolling a crankbait on the bottom. Trying to get it to the bottom, that's why I'm jerking the rod. There we go. Yet to find any takers on it yet. Also throwing a braid because a lot of rocks down here. This way I can get my lower back. All right, so nothing happening on the crank. Just tweaked my knee. So no biggie. Put this up. And we'll grab the worm. See if that'll produce anything. We got the morning dawn color. The water is still, it's clear, not bad. £12 fluorocarbon. Let's put it out there. See if anything is rolling around. Couldn't get nothing to hit the crankbait, which is kind of strange on this morning, unless they're just not here.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Still a lot of grass in it because I'm kind of caught up in some. Couple more casts on this side, and I'll go back to that side with the worm. ultimately you want to try everything you're throwing to give it the best opportunity to see if there's something that's willing to bite early this morning before you move on. Don't take long. And just like if you was in a boat, right? You're sticking and moving. You're trying to find out that thing that they will hit. Trying to create a pattern. Right now we don't have one. So we kind of let it hit the bottom, slowly drag. Probably not completely on the bottom because I don't have a weight on it. So it's weightless. But that's a slow pull through the water, through the grass. Hopefully it catches somebody's attention. Once again, don't take long. However they gonna hit it, they ain't gonna hit. And I got, other things that I can throw. But I'm trying to throw what I got on because right now my fingertips are frozen. I got my Cabela guide where everything around them is great, but the tips themselves, they got a little cold because of the water. And the nice gentle breeze that's blowing, of course. Anyway, it's running Big John's backyard fishing. Always remember, keep the Lord first and keep the lines tight. God bless. We'll be back in a minute though. Stick around.